That A lobby control was so important for the one game that Gen.G did end up dropping on this map. I think that's where the Breach Sovacom is significantly better.
You see that A control given up, and nobody watching onto the high ground angle. Texture backing away, still flashed up. Won't be able to get too much done here. And Gen.G not able to flood defense in time. Smokes up. Might be looking for a bit of a contact play, but a call for the pause is made by Sen. They're just going to wait this one out for the util. Still holding it down. Go spam it away. Still adjustment from Sassy. It's good. Leaves it just down to Meteor. 1v3 here for our pistol. Can he do it? First obstacle removed. Plenty more where that came from, though. Revealed up just in the last few minutes. Reloads off. Turret up. Catches one of the contacts, but Sentinels not willing to give them too much of a fight here. Sassy's so wide out into the open. 14 HP. Turret still up. tenz has to break this one. The single shot will do it. Meteor delivers it.
Well, there's a reason that this guy was the MVP for Shanghai.
Corner as well, but you want to go into this one with a rolling thunder. It is committed. Still as an orb and a snake bite in your face. Aftershock, narrowly avoided. Flick of the wrist, dodges the flash. Still, the reinforcements are here. This is the danger zone for Sentinels. You're walking straight into the maw, and it's only firepower. They're going to be able to bail yourself out. Texture can only do so much with that Sheriff in hand, and the plant has to be stuck down. Bullet spraying and praying away, but tenz ready to lock it all down. Looking to potentially lift even a trophy, but maybe getting ahead of ourselves here. It's only day one, and it's only the first match. tenz punishing the peak there. At least the all pick up onto Munchkin.
Very cool anti there, I think, based on where they saw the Viper wall.
Karon, he wants to press forwards. He spots the barrel. He knows that there's a kill to be found. Will claim it. Double peak is up, and the trade.
And without Munchkin alive, no Viper orb, C becomes much easier to hit. But there's always going to be that lockdown coming from Garage. How do you... not Garage, coming from...
Whoa.
What is that kind of placement? Just to make sure that it doesn't get contested?
I mean, Sentinel's going to be pushed all the way up onto site here. They can't actually fall back into the long angle flash. Just about dodge here. Second has dropped. This is disjointed here by Sentinels. The Aftershock has to get used now. Meteor wrapping behind. And a coordinated attempt. Stepping up late. Looking to send it straight through into the B side as well. But a spam into the smokes, Aftershock as well. Nobody's going to be able to press their way forwards and past it. But tenz does get dropped. That spam, I believe, coming out through the smoke. Trailblazer spotting it. Paranoia rolling front out for the back. Nobody's watching this 1 second. He's going to be dropped here, trying to fight for the site control. It's all over the place. Sentinels caught completely unaware, and a spray down transfer just does not connect. Everybody falls once more. This time, it's Sentinels. Munchkin trying to stop this one as well. Another B attempt and push in, spots the player, spamming away. Somebody needs to cover this one down and below. Stunned up, matters not. Second, just walking straight into this one. Still Karon is out and away! Karon delivers it side by side, him and Lakia. Yeah, and again, the players are meeting their match. It's Gen.G happily able to just try and fight this one. Forwards, Hunter's Fury, though. That was the extra element needed. Lakia right from behind. Texture follows up with a shot, and still got to deal with these players. 2v2 now. 36 seconds left. Not enough with the offset of the movement. Lakia will be dropped. Texture 3 HP.
30 seconds left.
Looking this way, that way, head on a swivel. Doesn't know which way to look. It's an impossibility almost at this point, but at least the spike isn't down. It's the one thing working for him. But the weaponry is not. Plant from Zelsis stuck, committed. Needs to be held out here. Weak players all around. It's all about this first shot that lands. Finally, needs a second one. Dash now active. Doesn't know where he is, and it's wrapped all the way round! Texture! You absolute animal!
These guys play sometimes.
Individual game IQ. It's off the charts.
It really is. You know, we can see. We've got a mini-map.
Yeah.
He's operating fully in the dark in this spot, and he's got a perfect read on that timing.
Every single player, full line over and through. Lakia inside the cloudburst plays once inside of it. The wall up in their face. Sentinels cannot step past it. It's up to Sassy and more. With only 15 seconds to do it. Your options are pretty much entirely ran out. Updraft and away, fade away with a Blade Storm. It's a flourish to finish, man. And only a few seconds remain before Gen.G take this lead for our first half of Haven. No time on the clock to play with. 7-5 will be what we stare at.
Not ready yet.
And now the time to strike is here. Texture's way ahead of it, inside the smoke. Any sort of timings the Sentinels were looking to try and take, they've missed it already. Texture still, Sassy. That's 2. They need more than that. And no one from Gen.G is willing to even give him it. Ice cold from them, a tap onto the spike, no one out into the open, he has to stick it for the only win con, Gen.G.
Double nano swarms, as long as Meteor stays alive.
And everybody's looking all over the place here, still Sassy's way ahead of the rest of his team, looking to try and trade this one. Oh, Lakia is right there behind him. All the avenues watched, and everybody falls once more, so Gen.G.
Even stop them contacting.
There's no way.
Can't believe they didn't give it away there.
There's no way. They don't even spam, they're just all the way up, and it's all for free here. Paranoia, flash, it's all offloaded, concatenated, out and over the top as well. It's down to tenz to hold it, locking it down. In through the back, the reset is magnanimous. This guy will not be stopped. He denies any attempt to take that A site. Got to feel with Gen.G. That's sometimes dangerous. You don't want to give them those options and opportunities. Oh, no. Charon inside the smoke, not being cleared out. Dodging, weaving, TPing away. Still being watched for Meteor. 1v2. Meteor cannot land it. He's a beast right now this entire year.
He really has been.
Deep flash. Fault line onto texture, but there's plenty more util where that came from. Buckets of it. Paranoia for a Paranoia, just pushing them back and away. Sentinels be lucky to get anything. Still, Charon drop towards the back. Texture, phantom play, and after 4 beast, ace stolen away.
Another ace.
Got a film for him, man. Lines of texture. It's given up almost entirely, and it's put the squeeze onto the Sentinels player. They heard all that util. They don't know which way to look, and they can't even get the kill drips online. Full line. That's a potential team utility to just colliding and clashing into them. Hunter's Fury, it's panicked, it's offloaded, and desperation does not work out for Sentinels, not this time. They did not know how to react to that.
Very nice pathing to bring out in a crucial round, and Texture's looking to close it.
And he's just
Only tenz left.
Right click, but followed up by Lakia. That's the 12th round. Spots it, they're wondering if this is potentially fake pressure. tenz overstaying it, just about escaping. 50 HP though, and now it's being fully committed. The Molly at the feet as well. They are separating these players, picking them apart. Nobody is allowed to anger this site. The setup and execute, the pit drop down, man. And tenz has got to make a play. He's already found it, whipping it around. Meteor, rifle in hand, leaving it to the 2. And only the Blade Storm. A rifle for John QT. They're going to need to be handed a couple of easy kills, but Meteor will not give them anything at all. A 4K to finish up the map. Haven is theirs.
And that means they've got 3 rifles for the bonus too. I mean, take a look at these shots. Gravnet comes out.
Listen, dude, I mean, come on. I know it's against an eco, but still, as a Gravnet, he's locked down in place.
Yeah.
Will be online and inside for them second. Biding his time, hoping that somebody will just open themselves up, but as the doors drop down, texture. You gotta be joking!
You're not allowed to do that!
There's no way! Running and gunning inside the cloudburst. Taking names. 4v4. And too much to clear, surely. Meteor crouched up. This is unorthodox in terms of the angle, and of course it is! Rips them all away! But they've had a crazy story from the beginning of this year where the expectations were honestly at their lowest here, and a lot's going to be asked for again of tenz to smoke down. What is that? Adjustment and expectation for texture, but he's already in through the site, and the main players happy to fire through and follow up on all of it. What?
Are they even going to get out?
I don't know. Detainment
All
on the 3. Yeah. All 3.
All 3
Time to hunt.
detained.
It's time to chase. They know it. They can feel it. Texture. Time waits out. Oh my. Barely skirting away. It's going to be a comedic finish at around here, potentially. A punishment in sight. There's still time here for Sentinels to make a play towards this one, but second retake with the operator again adds another level of difficulty. It's all about how they manage this one as well. That late backstab that might be occurring from Meteor. Is it going to be caught? Zelsis sticking out onto the fuse, half already. He's brought that win con, covering for it over the shoulder. Zelsis dropping him.
There is no way
That's ridiculous.
the Sentinels have just won a round where all 3 of the retakers got detained. There is no way that I just watched that. There's no chance.
What?
Yeah, so Lakia shock darts that he's fired off, offloaded into mid. Not going to be getting too much value. tenz has to use the TPs, barely out of dodge annihilation. There's a connection. Molly down and
That's
through.
the spike.
Texture has to drop them. He's through and out. They're going to try and flood themselves in. Gen.G. Happy to fight them straight back at you. Second, Blade Storm now increasing that tempo and even offered up a rifle. Charon now with the plant. 2v3. Dart fired off. No reveals inside, but jumps round and through and away with a right click. Zekken, he's on his way to an ace. But Lackey in his back pocket, at least with that Hunter's Fury, he's got that backup plan and policy. Karon still going to be nested up, holding deep, tucked onto the A side. It's a difficult player to try and clear. And Sentinels now making a call to double up. They don't have a dart. It's 20 seconds until that arrives, and it's going to be too late if they try and wait this one out and through. Time already ticking. Smoke is just mind games from Karon, making them spam away, and they got to stick this one here, and they still haven't found it. Win cons are just dashed away to the win. Time? And there is no time. Ticking at this point. Sassy knows it. Gen.G with their 5th.
Ball's in the right spot.
Yeah, and there it is, dropping them off. Here with an ult command. It's going to be sweeping through now. Dart around to the side. Texture is not watched for. This guy was already just fast up onto the line, and with all the util down, again, you might as well roll out the red carpet. Plant down now. Gen.G are ready. They've got the protocols in place just in case there are signs of that util. Meteor holding it tucked up close as well. There's no follow-up. Again, still up and over. Able to trade it. The door into their face and a full sight defense occurring here by Gen.G. Nobody looking to try and repurpose out through A main. Everybody locked onto the sides here, but the one way they choose to fight this one. They want to hold it down, and again, this retake is getting more and more difficult. Dart immediately dealt with. Time is ticking away. Sentinels running out of those options. Double up, high-low. Gonna try and push them back and away. Lakia, last one left, and he will fall in the end. So, just in time here for Sentinels, I believe.
Yeah, only about a second on the clock, though.
Whoa. The upgrade too with a rifle. Cam should be clearing at least a portion of it, but you don't know there's blind spots. Munchkin peeks. They know where he is. 4 seconds until the dart. Spamming away into hell. Just in case that reposition is there. Dart round towards the back. They spot the main player out. They're all falling low. And again, it has to be Munchkin as that playmaker finds the one. Peaking timing off of it. Only 5 bullets left, but a tap from Sassy as well. It's all so unlikely for him, and he needs to hit the second. Time ticking. Forced to stick it, and time not enough on Sen's side.
So you trip into position or something.
That's a fight to be taken here. Nader defeat though. Has to push them back and away, at least with the rifle spam. Able to take down another of these Gen.G players, but
You're always going to be running into a trip or a cam or somebody watching the flank.
okay,
What is that timing?
Pure instinct from Karon. He's TP'd in and away. There's a slight gap.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, he's caught.
You're stuck.
It's still Sentinels choose not to commit. I think they've seen enough bodies there, signs of life. Baiting the shots, Karon's there, Meteor alongside it. Do not lose this one, Sentinels. Your best chance in a bloody long time, and you gotta clean it up. Lakia left alone. 20 seconds, still they don't know where this guy is, but the door's gonna be closing. Nobody stepping past it, just spots defeat. Breaking the door, trying to take the fight. It's a little bit uncertain, man. I mean, so Gen.G are kind of aware of this one. Munchkin, it's an off angle, and he's got to deliver. Will do with the first. Occasion his face, preemptive spam will lay claim to a multitude of kills. And it leaves it just down to tenz, up and over, not enough. Can't overcome it. Tucked up to crossfire setup. Logs to the corner, Lakia has to do a lot here. It's running and gunning to trade it up, but they weren't expecting, and again Meteor delivers. It's a death blow. And it might just be a round-winning moment. Indeed it is, a 3-piece to finish it. Still locks it up here, and spam. Being offloaded, Texture does manage to at least get 2, but it's even out, and it has handed guns over.
Yeah, that's a major win for Sentinels.
Munchkin, there's a drone in his face. It's not being watched for into the smoke. The awareness is off the charts. He doesn't go for the easy kill, but now he knows that tenz is lurking. Not long for the world. Grab net, gets that confirmation potentially there. Flood defending in, right through the back, annihilation and clearing in and through. Sentinels do have the necessary plays. You don't want to be handing Karon too many more though. A doubled up holding this one, side by side. Bit of spam hailing down the lead, so still in it. It's needed here for Gen.G for their opening match of champs. They've not slowed down a beat. Up and over. Bladestorm in the hands. Texture is releasing. Just absolutely unbelievable form.
I can't use that.
Sentinels left to stew and simmer.
Knives back out though for Zekken.
Munchkin will fade away. Now Zauber back to the wall. Texture reveals his position. 3 left available to work with, blinded up Meteor. He spots it, betrayed by the barrel. A 2-0 finish. Gen.G looking large and in charge, not slowing down from prior performances. They are aiming and gunning for that trophy.
Revenge for the grand finals of Masters Madrid. Both of these teams were tied at 4 maps apiece heading into the match today. And now Gen.G have taken the lead, both in terms of that head-to-head series all year and in the maps.